Hi, welcome to the North Bend Townhouse Homeowners Association pool. Everybody's asking when the pool will be open this summer. That's a big question. You see that we are working on it. But one thing that we want to let you know is that this pool has always operated as a swim at your own risk pool. And that means that there are no lifeguards on duty, there are no pool attendants, and it is your responsibility to maintain and to follow the rules that are posted in our guidelines, and some additional rules this year to take care of our concerns regarding COVID-19. So, part of the rules are adults or swimmers should never swim alone. Also, any minors under the age of 18 should not be swimming without adult supervision. These are very important. The other courtesy ground rules that we have in general are things like no rough horse playing, no profanity, no running, and no diving in areas that it specifically says and marked no diving. We ask that you and no glass in the whole area, as well as inside the pools, no food, no drinks, no chewing gum, and no beverages, alcoholic beverages are allowed inside the pools. So we want you to be policing yourself and to help police others. If you notice people are doing anything that they shouldn't be doing, just tell them politely to stop whatever they're doing. Now, we mentioned COVID-19, and of course the pool has been delayed in opening because of COVID-19, and not knowing how the governor's orders for state reopening was going to have an impact on our pools. So we have, at North Bend, we are concerned, the board is concerned about protecting you, our residents who live here and who want to use the pool, as well as our staff who will be maintaining the pool. And so what we are doing, we have instituted some temporary measures that we are taking. These are all in accordance with the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services guidelines for pools, as well as the CDC, and also some advice from our attorneys. So part of what we will be instituting are routine and frequent cleaning of the pool. Also, we are going and instituting reducing the number of touch points. This goes along with the cleaning. All of the touch points are going to be cleaned and disinfected on a regular basis throughout the day. But in order to have fewer touch points, we are storing our pool furniture. So there will not be pool furniture out. You see that it's been stored on the porch, one of the porches. That porch is going to be blocked off. The furniture is going to be secured. It's going to be chained together. We ask that you not try to move that furniture. If you want to have a chair or a chase lounge, then we ask that you bring your own, and when you finish your time of enjoyment at the pool, that you take it back home with you. Don't leave toys, don't leave furniture here at the pool. Because we will have to dispose of it when we're doing our cleaning. We are not going to be responsible for cleaning furniture and anything that's on that porch that's going to be blocked off. We are also controlling capacity this summer. We have our emergency maximum capacity is 60 people on the pool deck. Inside the pools, we have the lap pool, which is the larger pool. The maximum capacity is 22 people. And in the smaller, the adult pool, the maximum capacity at any one time is 7 people, 7 swimmers. So those are rules that we are implementing this summer because of COVID-19. We are recommending that you, as a swimmer or a sunbather, that while you're outside of the pool, we recommend using face coverings, or at the least to use face coverings when you're entering and exiting the gate. You notice on the sign-in, we are requiring sign-in and sign-out. This will help us to monitor who is in attendance, and we are also going to be requiring a waiver per each household. So the sign-in, sign-out sheet is going to help us to monitor that. We will have disinfecting hand sanitizer stations, 2. One will be at the sign-in, sign-out place, and the other one will be outside of the doors of the restrooms. We encourage you to use the hand sanitizers as frequently as you feel a need, but specifically upon entering and exiting the gate, we ask that you use the hand sanitizer. We also concerned about enforcement of our rules. Because it has been a swim at your own risk pool, and because we don't have attendance, enforcement might seem a little lax. So we are asking you to take on some responsibility to help notify your co-swimmers or whatever of our rules. But also we have some wonderful volunteer homeowners who are serving on our pool patrol this summer. You won't necessarily know who they are because they will make anonymous spot visits, and they will help us to get in touch with people who may not be complying with our rules. Now, COVID-19 does require that we have some additional rules for you. One of them is, before you enter the gate, we ask that you and your family members to self-screen. And if you are symptomatic for any of the COVID-19 symptoms, but if you have a cough, shortness of breath, fever, unusual or recent loss of the taste or smell, or if you have a rash, please do not come and swim. Wait until you know that you are free of any symptoms, and if you have been tested and know that you don't have COVID-19. Also this year, at least the beginning of the year, we are not allowing guests at all. Only people who are residents and family members. No guests are allowed this summer until we are able to verify that we can control the crowds and keep socially distanced. We do ask, speaking of social distancing, you notice that we have put marks on the basic places where you may encounter coming in close contact with another person. Of course, when you're in the swimming pool, we ask that you continue social distancing. That might be a little difficult if you're underwater and you come up and there is somebody that you didn't realize was right there. But please, in all aspects, please maintain social distancing as much as possible. And our hours of operation this summer are going to be 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. In the past, we have not really had a stated beginning hour, but because of our cleaning and disinfecting, we are starting hours of operation beginning at 10 a.m. and then close at 9 p.m. I forgot one thing on the general rules. General guidelines for our pool operations is on the guidelines that's on the website. Feel free to go and please review those guidelines. But one thing that was added last year has to do with babies and toddlers. Babies and toddlers must be wearing an appropriate swim diaper. And if there is an accident, whether or not they're wearing a diaper, we need to contact the pool company. This is a North Carolina law and we may have to have some mitigation done if there's an accident that would allow for a mess in the pool. So that is just one thing that I forgot to mention earlier under the general pool guidelines. But please review the guidelines with your family. Make sure everyone who attends the pool is aware of the guidelines, aware of the rules, and we look forward to a wonderful, uneventful summer using our beautiful swimming pools at North Bend. Thank you.